the binary tree structure. Can somebody tell me what are the different structures of binary tree? How can you represent a binary tree? Different ways you can represent a binary tree.
Full binary tree.
नो डेटा स्ट्रक्चर कौन सा यूज करते हैं? अभी देखो स्क्रीन पे एक है linked list and you can use
Array and
array.
linked list.
Yeah, so you can use arrays and linked list. So now here normally we used linked list because it's a dynamic nature. So you can see the issues with a normal binary tree is like you can see when you are creating a node, the node contains data, the left child and the right child, right? And when you come to the leaf node, or there are nodes where the left child might be null or the right child might be null. And when you take the examples of the leaf node, you can see what do you see? Both the left and the right child is null. Can you see the red color?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So what does that indicate? That particular the node, you have the node where you have data left and right. So that part is going to be assigned null. But even though if it is assigned null, you have to reserve a memory for that. So that means to place a null value, you are actually wasting memory. So in order to eliminate that, now you can see in this particular node, there are some which is fully utilized and there are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 nodes which are indicating a null node. So that is why that is the disadvantage of using a binary tree. And to represent binary tree, we either used a stack or a queue for traversal. So that is all. That is again a disadvantage. So to why do we use a threaded binary tree is to store meaningful information in the null pointers. That is, instead of using null pointers, we will be using or we will store some information in that so that it won't look like that you're wasting a memory. And then eliminate the use of stack and queue for traversal. Can you all tell me where we used a stack and queue? If you all remember, traversal के लिए stack and queue use किया था.
Breadth for search
I
and
mean,
depth
post
for
office.
search.
Yeah, you have used it for when you're doing a non-recursive traversal, you used a stack. And similarly, when you used a breadth first traversal and a depth first traversal, you used a stack and a queue. So to eliminate the use of that, we are going to use a threaded binary tree. So I hope you all have understood so far. Keep threaded binary queue use कर रहे हैं. So what is the information that you're going to put in the threaded binary tree? So the information that is, if the null pointer points to that is लेफ्ट नल पॉइंटर, मतलब अगर एक नोड है एंड उसका लेफ्ट चाइल्ड नल है तो इट इज गोइंग टू पॉइंट टू द प्रीडेसेसर. एंड अगर एक नोड का राइट चाइल्ड नल है तो दैट इज गोइंग टू बी made to point to the successor. So in that way we are going to utilize the left null pointer and the right null pointer. समझ में आया क्या? How it is going to be utilized, how is the meaningful information going to be put in null pointers? समझ में आया क्या? What is predecessor and successor meaning क्या है? कोई बता सकते? Predecessor and
Predecessor means
successor.
before and successor means
Yeah,
after.
yeah. So it depends. So left है तो predecessor appoint करेंगे, right है तो successor. Now again, threaded binary tree two types का है, single and double. So it can be single threaded binary tree or double threaded binary tree. मतलब क्या है? अगर एक ही child null है, that means एक नोड में लेफ्ट पॉइंटर भी है, राइट पॉइंटर भी है. अगर लेफ्ट पॉइंटर या राइट पॉइंटर मतलब लेफ्ट और राइट मतलब only one of the pointer is null, then we'll use a single threaded binary tree. If both the pointers are null, as an example of a leaf node, in that case we will use double threaded binary tree. Is it clear? Is it clear to all?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, please repeat.
Yes. अगर जैसे you saw in this example, ठीक है, ये एग्जाम्पल देखो. भी नोड 32 देख सकते हैं. कैन यू सी द नोड 32?
Yes, ma'am.
तो ये नोड 32 में क्या प्रॉब्लम है? One pointer is pointing to another node, that is the right pointer, and left pointer is null, है ना?
Yes, ma'am.
तो ये लेफ्ट पॉइंटर नल है, मतलब जब हम बाइनरी ट्री को थ्रेडेड बाइनरी ट्री में कन्वर्ट करेंगे तो यू आर गोइंग टू यूज सिंगल थ्रेडेड बाइनरी ट्री. whereas in the case of 20 या 11 या 2 या 19 they are all leaf nodes. क्यों? because दोनों पॉइंटर्स लेफ्ट एंड राइट नल है. तो in that case we will use double threaded binary tree. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, and you can also say that a double threaded binary tree is used for reverse traversal. ठीक है? Yes, so that's what we have discussed. Now, yes, coming to the next part. Okay, now we'll see how a normal binary tree is going to be converted to a threaded binary tree. So okay, can you all tell me the in-order traversal of this tree? How it works? It's given. In-order का procedure क्या है?
Left, root, right.
Yeah.
Left.
So it's going to be left root right. So 19, 10, 32, right? Is it like that?
Yes,
You
ma'am.
all remember? Okay. So that way the in-order traversal is given. So you see in the when you see the in-order traversal 19, 32, 11, 20 and 2 are the last nodes where you find the leaf node, or you find it as a leaf node or one of the pointer to be null. So how is it? You are going to make it get connected. That is, one is going to get connected to the predecessor and the other is going to get connected to the successor. अभी ये देख सकते हैं. How is it? You see, 19 is a leaf node. It has both the pointers null. So what did I say? The left is going to get connected to the successor. Does 19 have a successor? Sorry. Yes?
No.
And yes, then right is getting connected to the 19 is going to get connected to the predecessor, and the right pointer, the left pointer of 19 is going to get connected to the predecessor, and the right pointer of 19 is going to get connected to the successor. तो ये सक्सेसर और प्रीडेसेसर किसको बोल रहे हैं? ये इन ऑर्डर ट्रैवर्सल में. तो 19 के लेफ्ट पॉइंटर अगर प्रीडेसेसर को कनेक्ट करना है, डस 19 हैव अ प्रीडेसेसर?
No. Yes, ma'am.
How can
Yes, ma'am.
19 have a predecessor? देखो, in order
No, ma'am.
traversal में we are starting with 19. तो 19 doesn't have a predecessor. तो the left side is just grounded, okay? And then 19 का right side कौन सा है? 19 का successor क्या है? 10 है. तो the right pointer is connected to 10. वो समझ में आया क्या? Take an example of 32. 32 का right pointer is already connected to another node which is 11. है ना? It's already connected, it's not null. But what about 32's left? It is, yes,
10.
it is null. So it has to be connected to the predecessor. तो 32 का predecessor कौन है? In order का वो जो block नीचे दिया है, देखो 32 का predecessor कौन है?
10.
10. So 32 is a left pointer is getting connected to 10. Okay. Now take the node example of 20. 20 देखो. 20 का predecessor 1 है और 20 का successor 13 है in order traversal के block में. तो 20 का left pointer is going to point to 1 and 20's right pointer is going to point to 13. ये जो नया जो पॉइंटर हम बोल रहे that is a thread. That means you have a right thread and a left thread. So in the case of 20, the 20's left thread is set to 1 and 20's right thread is also set to 1 by connecting the left thread to 1 and right thread to 13. समझ में आया क्या सबको? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you all understanding? Is it clear, everybody?
Yes.
Oh. Now see, sometimes, you know, this 19 and 2, it's right now grounded. Why? Because 2 doesn't have a successor and 19 doesn't have a predecessor. To avoid that, that thread can be connected to a head node. So sometimes in certain textbooks, you will see that that thread getting connected to a head node, which goes above 1. And you can give it some value. See, can you see that? It's a dummy node. Can you see that on the top? Yes. So the grounded
Yes,
part is
ma'am.
connected to a dummy node, that is left is getting connected, and ये जो dummy node का क्या है? Left is going to point to the root node and right is going to point to itself. So wo remember, that is why are we using a dummy head node? So that you can avoid the nodes which doesn't have a successor and a predecessor to get connected to the dummy node. Now this dummy node is connected to the root node. How? Left of the dummy node is going to point to the root node and right of the dummy node is going to point to itself. And the data can be given a unique value जैसे -1, 999 ऐसे कुछ तो value आप देंगे so that you can understand कि देखो traversal में we have reached the end of traversal. समझ में आया क्या सबको? Is it clear? Understood how you're going to convert it?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Okay, now the structure. So when you're going to do a program of a threaded binary tree, the structure is going to be like this. A tree node, it contains a value. Okay, value मतलब क्या है? एक node में data चाहिए, तो that is going to be the value. And yes, a node contains a left pointer and the right pointer. So it's going to be of. Now since you are using threads, अगर left pointer threaded है तो boolean of left thread will be set to true. You know what is boolean, right? Boolean का मतलब क्या है?
Yes or no.
Yes,
True or
yes
false,
or
right?
no, true
Condition.
or false ऐसे values आ जाएंगे. तो प्रोग्राम में कैसे पता चलता है कि thread, there is a thread in this particular node? If it is set. So if you are connecting a thread to a predecessor or a successor, the boolean of that particular pointer will be set to true. Otherwise it will be false. So boolean left thread and Boolean right thread. So these are the data members of the tree node. समझ में आया क्या सबको? Is it clear? So this is the structure of the tree node, or when you are going to program threaded binary tree, एक node create करते वक्त you will have two extra members, that is Boolean left thread and Boolean right thread. Is it clear? Yes, students, are you all with me? Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that's what it says. It denotes the left pointer points to the predecessor and denotes if the right pointer points to the successor. So if it does, it is going to be set to true. तो यहाँ पे example दिया है, आप देख सकते हैं. Can you see the example? Can you see the example? You have a tree 10, 8, 12, 15, 2, 7, and you have a dummy node. It's given the value as 1. So can you see it?
Yes, ma'am.
So here we are using a single thread. You can see you're not using a double thread, you're using a single thread. So it's a single threaded binary tree. You can see that, right? So यहाँ पे देखो, it can be left thread or a right thread. तो ये कौन सा threaded tree है? Single threaded tree है, but कौन सा left threaded है या right threaded है?
Right.
Left.
Which node is connected? Is it a left or a right? Who said left? Why do you think it's a left? Left है तो कहाँ पे connect होता है? Can somebody tell
The
me?
last node to ground.
Yeah. So यहाँ पे it's not getting grounded, neither it's not getting connected to the dummy node, right? It's getting connected to its successor. So it is a right threaded binary tree. समझ में आया क्या सबको? Yes, is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now let's see how the code works. So initialize the current leftmost node, okay, and loop while the current not null and the current is not equal to dummy load. So you are going to take the leftmost node. That means क्यों? Because you're starting with the dummy node. तो leftmost node से start करेंगे, ठीक है? तो leftmost node मतलब क्या है? You're going to go from dummy, you're going to the leftmost node. So that is what? 15. You're getting the answer? Initialize the current to the leftmost node. So which is the leftmost node? Can you see the image?
15.
15. So you are going to go to the leftmost node, मतलब left का last node तक जाएंगे. तो 15 is going to be your current node, and you're going to do this procedure until the current becomes null or when you reach a dummy node. So otherwise you're going to do this processor. So you're going to process this particular program. So what you're going to do, if the current has a thread, then current right. That means you are going to do, this is for the traversal. So 15 node को thread है क्या? Does a 15 node have a thread?
Yes,
Does
ma'am.
a node?
Yes.
Yes, it has a thread. Which thread? Where is it pointing to?
8.
It is pointing to 8.
8. So that means first current is set to 15. Now 15 has a thread. So it is pointing to 8. So now current is equal to 8. Got it? Understood? Understood how it's going? So first you go to 15. 15 has a thread. So thread, now since 15 has a thread which is pointing to 8, so the current is going to set to 8. Now, 8 doesn't have a thread. Does 8 have a thread?
No, ma'am.
No. Doesn't have a thread. Current is set to the leftmost current right. मतलब 8 का right node का leftmost node वो कौन सा होगा? 8
Seven.
right left 7.
7.
That means now current is equal to 7. Okay, so first it was 15, then it became 8, then it became 7. Okay, now 7 has a thread which is pointing to 7 is thread is pointing to 2. So next node that is going to be traversed is 2. And 2 has a thread which is pointing to
10.
10. So the next node that is going to be traversed is 10. Now 10 doesn't have a thread, but it has a right. So it's going to go to the right node, but right doesn't have a leftmost node. So the next node that is going to be traversed is 12. You are understanding? समझ में आया क्या? और 12 को थ्रेड है तो 12 का थ्रेड कहाँ पे पॉइंट कर रहे? -1. So they said what? The loop will continue until the current is not null and the current is not equal to dummy node. तो वहां पे traversal stop हो जाएगा. तो what is the in order traversal now? समझ में आया क्या सबको? In order traversal क्या होगा अभी? Using the thread.
7 to 10, 12.
Yeah. So that's how you do the traversal. So I hope you all have understood. समझ में आया क्या सबको? Is it clear? Go through the code which is given, understand it. So this is how you do a in order traversal of a threaded binary tree. So what is it doing? It's helping you to get the next node easily by traversing the thread. Whereas in binary tree, you know, there are chances for you to go wrong, retrieval can go wrong. But यहाँ पे threaded, you know, with the help of threads, you are able to, you know, find the next node. So you can see how, see, they have been, they are executing. So it's animated. You can just go through the video, how it's going. And tell me if you have any doubt. Just see how it works. Whatever we have I've explained right now, it's going to perform in that way. समझ में आया? You got it? Understood, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now disadvantages is tree traversal algorithm becomes complex. Why? Because of the thread. You have to, you know, use additional implementation. In the implementation, you have to specify the threads properly. So it becomes little complex. Extra space is needed to store Boolean values, of course. You have to, besides the pointer, you have to store the reference is it true if there is a thread or not. And insertion and deletion operation becomes a little bit difficult. Why? Because when you're inserting a node or deleting a node, you already have to arrange the, you know, the branches which is already there. We have learned how to delete a node from a binary tree. We also learned how to insert a node to a binary tree. So besides that normal insertion and deletion, you have to take care of the threads also. The threads also have to point to proper nodes when you delete a node or insert a node to the binary tree. So these are the disadvantages of using a threaded binary tree. Is it clear? Yes, everybody? Okay. so that's the disadvantages. And yes, coming to the application, it can be used in applications wherever you need, insertion, very, trees created once with less insertion and deletion operation, but more with traversal operation. So you're going to use it in that cases. Okay. So yes, that's with the, hope you all have understood the basic concept of um threaded binary tree. So going back to the PPT part, now you all have to understand what it is because we have already done the initial part. That is, binary tree nodes may have to at most two children because it's a binary tree. But if they have only one children or no children, the link part of the linked list representation remains null. So using threaded binary tree representation, we can reuse that empty links by making some threads. Okay, so that's what we saw. And if one thread has some vacant left or right child area, that will be used as a thread. So there are two types of threaded binary tree, single threaded and fully threaded binary tree. And single threaded also have two variations, left threaded or right threaded. Okay. And left threaded mode, if some node has no left child, the left pointer will point to the in order predecessor. And if it is a right child and it doesn't have any pointer to point to, then it will be pointing to the successor. And if both is null, then it will point to the, if there is no successor and no predecessor, then it will point to the header node or the dummy node. So that's what we saw. So this is an example of left threaded binary tree in the left side, and you have the example of right threaded binary tree on the right side. So as you can see, 12 is a leaf node. So 12 ka left pointer is pointing to the dummy node. Whereas in the right threaded, 12, if you're doing right threaded, then 12's right pointer is going to point to its successor. So you can see the difference between a left threaded and a right threaded. Can you all see it? Understood the difference?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yes. So now this is an example of fully threaded binary tree. You can see both the left pointer and the right pointer is set to its successor and predecessor. So as I told you, fully threaded is normally used when you want to do reverse traversal. Otherwise, left threaded or right threaded, that means single thread is enough for traversal. Okay. So that's the example. Then yes, as I told you, the structure of a threaded node representation, you have the node left and right. And yes, if the left pointer points to the predecessor, then you have the Boolean thread, left thread as true. And if the right pointer points to the successor, you have the Boolean right